Well, hell, here with more space engineers, and we have a bit of stuff to get done today. And one of the things is a request by folks in the audience. So, yeah. Oh, so we're going to look at what we have done thus far. I'm also going to take a trip over to the station, see if we can get any more waypoints for other locations, because I have traveled all over this place and I've only found a couple. So first, we have to get started. So let's go. Alright, so happy Wednesday, everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic week and a terrific Wednesday thus far. Now, one of the things that somebody had asked, because, you know, I've got this nifty looking suit here, that exactly what I was wearing as far as the gear was concerned, and I honestly couldn't remember. So I went ahead and built a medical room just to do this, so I can show you exactly what we've got here. So we're using, it looks like I see, yes, we're using the fiber boots, the fiber gloves, but we're using next gen helmet and next gen suit. Now these are from the original DLC. Yeah, the original DLC package that was released when they did the 1.0 update. So, as you can see, we do have a bunch of other stuff in here. We have the chef suit and the ghillie suit. I forgot that was a thing. And then the actual fiber suit and helmet. The reason I'm not using the fiber suit and helmet, and I'm using the next gen, is because I don't like the way that the fiber suit looks. I'll show you really quick. See, you don't get all the cool highlight stuff that you do in the next gen suit. So, and then for the tools, we're doing, I think, next gen everything. Oh no, we're doing the proper drill and the rifle. Oh, am I using? I'm not using any texture on it. Let's go proper rifle. Do we have proper? Oh, we do have proper grinder. I don't know. I think I like the glowy bits on at least the grinder and the welder. Okay. We'll grind that down in a minute. Alright, so what I was doing was, while I was waiting for those parts to manufacture, we went ahead and we picked up a couple of, what are they called? Datapads. So when you pick these up, or when you purchase these from the vendor, each one of these was about 600 credits, I believe. It's like 630 something. These will have waypoints on them. So if you can't find waypoints, this is a way to do it. We are going to go in here, since this just created one. What is that? Maybe show on HUD. We definitely want to keep this one. And I think all we have to do is change something in it. And it goes from being a temporary... Yeah, okay. So basically just change something. And that was for that one. We're going to do this one. And that gives us 2 more stations. Yes, there we go. Alright, so let's have a U-turn off. And we want you turned on. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn off the other 2 that we have. Let's see where these guys are. Oh, you're on the other side of the bloody planet. And you're almost on, you're a quarter of the way around the planet. Alright. So what I think we'll do is, I think we're going to go ahead. We'll fly back over here to the IDMA base, pick up the rest of the waypoints, that they have, the rest of the datapads that they have available, because I know I have flown through some of these areas, especially that area over there. Because I think I have some waypoints near that. But yeah, so we'll go ahead, pick up the rest of the waypoints that they have, or the rest of the datapads that they have, and we'll do a quick tour around the bases to see what we've got going on. And I think for this, I think getting the small one's going to be probably the best, because that thing takes a lot of power and fuel to run, so yeah. We'll take the little scout. So let's button this thing up. Get this one airborne. So
no
that.
fuel.
And we only have 30 minutes worth of power. What? Alright. So I need to set
No fuel.
all of that to recharge. And we need to turn some things off. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get the thing charged up. And yeah, so we'll get this charged up. I'll head over to the base, pick up the rest of the data pads, get the waypoints up and running. And then we will start heading around to some of these bases. So what I'll do is I'll bring you back when we're whatever base is closest, and we'll talk about the bases from there. So we'll be right back. And we're back. So, yeah, I was on my way around to hit the waypoint that's out there, like 128 kilometers from us right now. And I realized it's in orbit. Yeah, so all of the waypoints I just picked up, like all 5 of them, or 6 of them, how many did I pick up? I don't remember. What was it? Yeah, all 6 of them. Actually, make sure, did I... I guess you can, huh? So we'll have to go through and make sure I actually have markers for all of these. But basically what ended up happening is that all of the markers that I unlocked, I realized after I had said, oh yeah, we're going to head over that way, that they're like 25,000 kilometers away. Considering the planet is only 140-ish kilometers in size, makes it a little difficult for it to be anywhere on planet, which is yeah, so it looks like we will be using the bigger ship. Let's touch down there,
Fuel.
turn off all this stuff and set you to recharge. Okay. Alright. Me. Yeah. Running back and forth, doing too many different things at the same time here. Do it this way, it's fine. Awesome. Alright. Okay, so that kind of shoots in the foot what I was hoping to be able to do today. Which means we're going to need, if we're actually going to take advantage of those locations, we're going to need to do some work. Well, hell. Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's grab our thruster. And where do we want these things? Actually, let me queue up some parts first. Because we want... So we're going to queue up 2 of those. Let it make the parts for that. Actually, while we're in here, I think I can pull from inventory here, right? Yes, I can. Okay. I know, it's cheesy as hell, right? So let's go ahead and grab that more, because what we're going to do is we're going to end up adding a few thrusters to this thing, because now the ship actually can fly under its own power as it is. I don't actually have to add anything to it for that, but we have 4 thrusters for propulsion, and having only 1 thruster for braking thrust is actually dangerous in the new settings, because we're going to have to deal with the asteroids and everything. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that we have everything set up so that we can deal with all of this without having to run the risk of, destroying the ship. I'm wondering if it makes sense to maybe do... See, I'm contemplating putting a bigger hydrogen supply on this thing. So if we... So the easy place to put it is where we already have hydrogen tanks. So basically remove the 2 large thrusters, large atmospheric thrusters, and then put a tank on either side of it. See, I'm really trying to avoid doing that with this, because I don't want to have... I mean, because we could just build a ship and be done with it. I might go buy a mining craft. Because if I buy a mining craft, or build a mining craft, well, no, I don't want to build it. We're trying to do things using the market, so maybe go buy a mining craft. Hopefully one with a aft dock on it, so that we can dock it up onto the ship here. How much hydrogen do I have? We've got a bit of hydrogen. Okay, so let's go plates. We're going to drop off everything that we don't actually need. Are you... I have a feeling you are the one over here, aren't you? Yep. There we go. Alright, so let's head over here to the base. We'll go pick up, well, hopefully pick up a mining. You know what's going to happen? I just realized we're going to get over here, and the store isn't going to have a single mining vehicle on it. You know this is going to happen, right? Because whenever I'm trying to do something, the game takes that particular time to go, you know what? I've been working with you all day. Nope. Oh, this should be entertaining. Oh, that is gravity. Alright. Almost there. Oh. So as far as space sci-fi games are concerned, I don't know how many people have noticed it or follow it. There's been an announcement for last week for Kerbal Space 2. I'm kind of interested in seeing that. I know I shouldn't be advertising other games in this one. Alright, so... Hey, look, there's more datapads. Should we buy them all? We'll buy them all. Alright. Okay, so... Wow, that's expensive. Alright, so we were saying a mining vehicle, right? Scout miner. It is atmospheric. Is that really the only mining vehicle that they have? See, I told you. So there's actually a mini miner that they do. It's kind of like the mini merchant, and it's been here like for every other visit. But because I need something with a cargo container on it, so that we can go mine ice, so that we can fuel our hauler. And this thing gets cheaper every time I see it. Alright. Okay, so we're going to do another cut. I am going to get all of these waypoints set up and get them recorded. That way we have a place to, hopefully have places to go. Never know. If I find one on the planet, we'll take a trip over that way and take a look. If not, hopefully when we come back, I will be buying a mining craft so that we can get this show on the road. All right, so we'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, so it's been a while. I honestly don't know how many refreshes I've gone through. I also just picked up a bunch of datapads, and we are going to go ahead and buy the buddy miner because I think that's about as close as we're going to get. To give you an idea, look, there it is. I had enough time to go through, pick up, so that should have been 13 datapads here. And these are all the stations that we've basically waypoints that we've gotten. So I've started changing the naming convention up a little bit. So for the new ones that should be on Earth, I'm putting an Earth on. Everything else are things that I'm assuming are in orbit because of the waypoint distance. All right, so you are recharging. Let's get over here. Do you have... Doesn't look like you have cargo at all. But you have an antenna and looks like an ore detector. So what I'm thinking is, let's go ahead and... Actually, do you have landing gear? You do not have landing gear, you have landing struts. Okay. Zippy though. Alright, so let's land this thing for right now. And what we're gonna do, do we have a group set up for thrusters? Cruise control? Okay, that bothers me. What is cruise control? Alright, so we're going to... see, it's only a couple of the thrusters, that's why. Need to set this stuff up. It'd be really nice if they basically had all of this kind of stuff already set up for us. Alright, so we want you to go away. We want thrusters. Okay. Oh, you've got small reactors. Alright, so do we only have the one spotlight? We have an ore detector. Have you toggle on off. Antenna we're going to have toggle on off. Spotlight. And gyro. Is there a reactor? Was that a gyro or is that? Oh, it's a gyro. Okay. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Have this burn as little power as possible. That is a zippy little ship, though. I'm gonna probably retrofit this. I'm thinking, since we have that there, I'm wondering if there's anything piped in back there. Doesn't look like it. Trying to see what's behind those thrusters because I don't want to take the thrusters apart. I mean, it looks like there's something in there. Do you have an O2 generator? No, you don't have an O2 generator. There's no cargo. That there is sorters back there. So I'm guessing the sorters are to spit the stone out. Which means there is probably an injector. Yep, there it is. Okay, so that tells me it's all piped together at least. And if I am betting you have it set to collect all, so let's throw out. Interesting. All right, good to know. Alright, so what we did do is we found a spot down there about 88, just over 88.5 kilometers away. Because of the positioning on it, on the XYZ location, it should, in theory, be on the planet. So what I'm thinking is we're going to go ahead. I've got a bunch of GPS markers here. Whoop. All sorts of buttons everywhere. But I have a bunch of GPS markers, or datapads, I should say, that I need to add to the GPS list. So I'll go ahead. We're going to do one more quick cut. I will add all of these in, see if we ended up with any more, hopefully, planetside bases. And if, whether we did or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the scout ship over to the one that we think is planetside. And then that way we'll be able to at least get something done today, hopefully. All right, so let me go ahead and get these set up, and we will be right back. And we're back. So yeah, looks like our guesstimate was pretty accurate. At least we were right that it was a planet-side base. It's kind of interesting that we've got 2 vehicle dealers on the station, or on the planet. I am not going to complain too much. We do have a situation. Let's turn those on because it looks like here. Let's see what we got going on. It looked like we were getting ready to slam into the side of a mountain. All right. So let's get us a little bit closer. Whoa, hello. All right. So yes, we got close enough that the the trees were illuminated. Okay. We're getting there. At least it's a faction that we should be on good terms with, right? Now, I haven't seen any of these bases have turrets on them yet, but I've been told that that is because I've gotten lucky and haven't run into any of the military factions. Apparently, the military factions will have, let's say, warm welcomes for those who are not, that they're not happy with. New base design, too. Alright, so let's get ourselves situated here. Whoa. Way overshot. Let's back that up a little. We're really just trying to touch down here. which it looks like we did. We're going to go ahead and kill those, set that to recharge, and let's turn off the spotlights of doom. So the air intake. So that is the way up. Alright, let's very nice, an O2 generator down there. Oh, I like this airlock design. Very cute. So what they did is they hid the air vent under the door, since the door is an airtight block. Left this open to put the vent into the floor. Very nice. Always check the armories. You will be surprised at what you find in there. Interesting. So the place was so well pressurized that we apparently didn't have O2 in here. That's actually a good idea. I like the way they did that. So the contract and, well, the store blocks and contract blocks have a connector port on the back. So if you want to hide them, that's actually a really good use of the lockers. Huh. Very cool. So I'm guessing this is just wow. Yes, we will accept that. 8K volume, yes. That's fine. We'll take the chance. Gold ingots, I actually have. I don't have it with me, but I can, and if I don't, I can mine it, and not worth it. They take up too much space for what they're offering. Nice use of that. Ooh, zone chips. That's a lot of zone chips. Bulk freighter, regular freighter. Okay, so it looks like most of the same stuff that we already had. Yeah, why not? Because we can. Now, I'm not planning on using the safe zone thing, but it's nice to have them in case we do need it for some reason. Honestly, the only reason I can think of that I would use it is if we had a base somewhere, because we are getting to the point where we're getting ready to take it up to the Armageddon difficulty for asteroids or meteorites. So, yeah, we'll see how that works. So, anything worth getting? Not really. So let's take a look around. Access is denied. Wow, this is a really small base then. Looks like we can get up there. Habitation. So we have to deliver the items back to this base, I guess. But for that amount of money, it's worth the trip. Access denied. Oh, nothing in the armory. Hey, look, more ammo. So I've been finding like just miscellaneous stuff like that. So you definitely want to take a look around inside the bases to see what might be there. So that's where we just were. That's the area we went. So this is a really small base. Okay. It's not bad, it's just tiny. But knowing that it has this is good, because this means that I'll be able to bring over the cargo ship. Well, now the mobile refinery, but yeah, the cargo ship. And I'm wondering, thinking back to the block format, yeah, it should work. All right, so a lot of hit and miss on the episode today, and I apologize for that, but I do think we're going to call this one here. Mainly because of the fact that I've got probably another hour of flying back to the, the base. Oh, my. Yeah. It's been a long day. Anyway. So, for future development, I'm thinking what we're going to need to do is, now that we have the mining vehicle, we'll fly back over to the base. We'll finish out these cargo missions, get all of this done. We'll head back once we deliver all. Well, we'll go back to the other base, pick up the other ship, bring that over. Actually, I'm going to have to fly this back to the base, go pick up the mining ship, take the mining ship over to mine some ice, bring back. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a long bloody week. Okay, so yeah, we'll get all of that sorted out. Get that ship over here, turn in our quest or our mission, whatever. Head back to the other base. Do some more mining, get it filled up with ice again, and then probably hit one of the orbital stations. I think we have. So we have 2 orbital stations. Let's go ahead and do those. Take those off because I'm kind of curious. I'm thinking, yeah, what we'll do is we'll get the ship gassed up, basically. Go through the steps, get the ship gassed up, get it over here, and then we will hit some of the. Why do those look like those are on the moon? Please tell me those are not on the moon. Ah, bloody hell. So, yeah, I think next episode we'll be heading to the moon. Great. Alright, so I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw them down in the section below. And if you want to do something nice for me today, haven't done so already, or, you know, want to be kept up to date with what's going on around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you really want to know when new content comes out, be sure to ring the bell as well. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, it's a bunch of missions to do. I mean, that's a nice mission.